Well, Paul, a 1-0 defeat this afternoon. What are your immediate thoughts having just come out of the dressing room?
Yeah, obviously frustrated, disappointed. I didn't think we were amazing. I still think we created enough chances to win. But it was disappointing in the first half. We had a little bit of control, not a lot, but the goal we conceded was farcical, really. So that was sad. And in fairness to Northampton, and congratulate them for their win, but the chance they took was harder than the chances we missed, and sometimes it's determined on that, and you need your moments to go your way, and they didn't. And then second half, I just felt we got more and more frustrated. There's a lot of stoppages, a lot of laying down, a lot of this, a lot of that, a lot of stop to the play, and we just didn't look very cohesive. That's the honest truth. Excuse me. And I just didn't think we didn't just put our foot on the ball as much as we would like, really. So in the end, it just became one of them games where, as a player, you possibly think it isn't going to be your day, but you have to try and make it your day. I thought we put enough decent balls in, enough set pieces, enough half chances, but we just didn't take one today. And it's a really disappointing day because obviously we got an injury to Nat. Sonny's been sent off, so as bad days go, it's right up there.
You mentioned there about you felt that you got a little bit frustrated. Is that why you just maybe needed to be a little bit calmer? Did you feel, was that on the ball or was that just generally?
I just didn't think we had enough calm on the ball. Obviously in the end we had Corey and Connor in the middle, so I just thought we'd be able to move the ball better. We got it in wide positions. I thought Blackett-Taylor came on and showed parts, and obviously everything he does isn't going to come off, but a lot of good things happened. And I thought prior to Nat being injured, he was the one really leading the charge, really. And then Warne and Kane down the right were causing problems. But, we just didn't have enough cutting edge to our play. And every time we got the ball, and this isn't a criticism, but Northampton literally got everyone behind it bar one. We played too slow at times. I thought first half we moved the ball from side to side with no purpose. I think we should have moved the ball quicker and got out after them quicker. And I've always said it, in the dressing room and out of the dressing room, you can't waste 45 minutes. You can't. And I felt like we did first half, and then second half we're always chasing it. In fairness to Month, he nearly scored an absolute screamer, what broke the post. But it's obviously us trying to chase it, and the longer it went on, the more frustrated we got. And I've said for all week, it's not going to be like a march to the promotion party. Like, it isn't going to be easy. It's going to be, there are going to be days like this. There are going to be parts in games when you're frustrated because you haven't took the lead or you're losing, and that's when you just have to have a bit of calm. And I just didn't think we had enough calm today, and maybe it's like an overspill. The fact the lads are so desperate to do well that it's affected our level of performance, because it wasn't really representative of an away performance for us this season. So that's my overall view, really.
You've had sort of contrasting emotions. A week ago you had the high of beating Bolton. Today obviously you're disappointed. Is it? And you've spoken a lot about trying to keep everything quite level. Is that another challenge for you? This not necessarily a challenge, but another week where you've got to just reinforce the message, say, look, 6 games to go, second in the league, just keep calm.
Yeah, really. I mean, I didn't think we were great today, but you have to always respect the opposition. They made it difficult. It was a bobbly pitch. everything's a bit more away from home. But like I said, I still thought we had enough chances to win the game, but we didn't take them. And sometimes that's the case. My disappointment was I didn't think we showed enough of the character, really. As in, like, get on the ball, be a bit braver, move the ball a little bit quicker. And that's my disappointment, because there's a good opportunity today to put a good marker down and we haven't taken it. And, on our fixtures, not that it ever goes by this, but if you look at the fixtures, it looks one of the possibly easier games. That's not fair to the opposition, but because you're away from home as well. But on paper, people might think, oh, that's a nice one. And that's what's disappointing, because, we've now got back-to-back tough ones, which possibly suits us more. I don't know.
You mentioned Nat getting an injury. I guess it's too early, but what's the situation with him?
Well, he took a challenge down here and he said he felt his hammy. So I don't know if he felt his hammy as in like he's took a hit and it felt sore, or he's pulled something. My honest thing is that he's pulled something, because Nat's been really physically resilient for us and played a lot of time, and he's important to us. But yeah, we'll know more after the weekend.
In terms of knowing more, Dwight Gale, Craig Forsyth and Tom Barkhuizen are not here today? Have you got the sort of verdict on those at the minute?
Yeah, Foz has done another part of his calf, a different part of his calf, so I don't think we'll see him again this season, unfortunately. Tom Barkhausen's out for another 2 to 3 weeks, and similarly Dwight's out for that period of time as well. So, obviously we had a different sort of shape to us today because sort of running out of attacking options, but it's nice to have like Colo back. That will give us another dimension. So we'll have to look at the pack on Monday and build up for a big game Friday.
And you mentioned that big game on Friday against Blackpool at Pride Park, then Portsmouth, of course, follow. Just got to dust yourselves down and go again like you have all season.
Yeah, I mean, I've said all the time, don't get too high on wins. We haven't, but it was. No, I'm not, appreciate the fans who stayed and clapped the team off. It just wasn't representative of us. I'm not saying there wasn't effort there was effort there, but, the little details today, the finishes and all that, we just weren't as good as we should be. That's the truth. So it's disappointing, of course it is, but, it can't, it's not catastrophic. We've got 6 games left, I think. Is that right? 6 left? Yeah, good. Got 6 games left to pick up the points that we need, and maybe it's I don't think it is, but maybe it's a wake-up call for everyone to think, look, we haven't, just because we were 4 points clear, like we've done it. We haven't done anything. We haven't achieved anything. I just want the lads to realise that if the pressure comes on like that again and you're chasing a game, you just got to breathe a little bit more, and they're as devastated as anyone. So we have to pick them up Monday and look forward to the game at Pride Park.